this past weekend.
NCAA Women's Championship title.
People thought Caitlin's team was going to win, but then they keep forgetting it's a team
effort,
not a one person.
Emerald says, salutations, everyone.
Hey,
salutations to you, too.
Okay.
And Justice says, hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Now, the South Carolina beats Iowa to take home the NCAA Women's Championship title.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of negative posts about this. Believe it or not.
Can you please share what the negative was?
I know.
Believe it or not, I didn't know that.
But let's talk about this first. It says South Carolina beat Iowa 87-75 to win its third NCAA Women's Championship.
Oh my goodness, this is the third time.
Yep.
So it was no surprise.
Yep.
Wow. But what's this negative?
It says the Gamecocks.
That's her name.
To Tessa Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the name of the team.
Oh, that's their name?
The Gamecocks.
You sure?
Tessa Johnson had 19 points and Camila Cordorso had 15 as the team smothered Iowa's hope for its first championship title.
Mm-hmm.
Now, remember, Caitlin is on Iowa.
Right.
And they thought she was going to get them their first title. That's what all the big hoopla was all year.
But she can't do it by herself.
Exactly. It takes a team.
Mm-hmm.
It was the final game in the college career of Iowa Hawkeye star Caitlin Clark, who broke Division I scoring records for both women and men. Remember, that's the white girl that scored a lot. Mm-hmm. South Carolina coach Dawn Stolley was overcome with emotion and tears after the win. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, you got a video of her, don't you? Mm-hmm. I saw that.
You sent this.
Let's see. It's on the Shade Room. So let me see what she said.
I want to personally thank Caitlin Clark for lifting up our sport. She carried a heavy load for our sport. And it just is not going to stop here on the collegiate tour. But when she is the #1 pick in the WNBA draft, she's gonna lift that league up as well. So Caitlin Clark, if you're out there, you are one of the GOATs of our games. We appreciate you.
Now, let me tell you why I'm happy she did that.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Because people were all on the internet. Mostly black. You know it's black people.
What they gonna say?
Well, you know black people, when Eminem was winning, we didn't like that. You know, black people, we don't like when white people...
We need to get off of that box.
Not all black people. I'm just talking about the ones that are negative. Okay. When Eminem was winning, you know, there was some black people who was trying to take away the fact that he's a good rapper. Because he white. Like, nah, he should have won. Yes, he should have won.
He's good.
The times he won, he should have won.
He's a good rapper. Mm-hmm.
Caitlin is good.
Yeah, she's good.
She's a white girl, but she's good. And she's also, just like the coach said, bringing attention to women's basketball.
Nobody was as excited about this basketball tournament until she's been lifted up.
Same as Beyonce with country.
Yes.
And the white people who were mad about Beyonce.
Yes.
You may not like her, but she's bringing excitement to country music.
And look at it that way.
I don't know why do people hate. Again, like we talked about, I started off talking about the eclipse. Mm-hmm. You're either stupid,
you're an unhappy person
that talks about everybody, or just uneducated in the subject.
Well, they stupid. That's stupidity. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm glad she said that, because a lot of black people was on the internet.
Yes.
A lot of black people saying that why are they making such a big deal about this girl? She ain't nothing. And she lost. They were so happy that Iowa lost. They was rooting against Iowa because of Caitlin.
Didn't we used to, years ago, I kid you not, because years ago, black people, we're happy to see anybody on TV.
Right.
And when we would see sporting events, we would root for the black person because we're like, yes.
Well, we still
finally.
Do that.
A lot of us do, but to the point where they're not negative like this.
Yeah, you don't have to be negative, but I do root. If there's a game show, I'm going to root for the black person.
Boxing match.
Or the woman.
That's why people were so happy when we had Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, and my mom we would sit with my mom. My mom loved watching wrestling and boxing, and we were like, I hope Joe Frazier beat him. Ooh, I hope Muhammad Ali beat him.
Yes.
And I get it because you tend to lean towards
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Ethnic group.
If I was white and there was an Italian Rocky, yo, Adrian, like Eddie Murphy said, and he was fighting a black guy, I'll be rooting for the Italian man. Because I'm like, after you win, you're gonna come over to the restaurant. I'm gonna have some spaghetti and a meatball. Come over, come to the neighborhood. For all the little Italian kids that want to grow up and be like you. I would be rooting Italian.
Oh my God.
If I was Irish, he's an Irish boxer in there. From Ireland. That's why I'm McGregor.
Yeah.
They love McGregor.
Yes.
Ali's from Ireland.
Hey,
once you knock his head off, come over for some beer. I'm doing Italian mixed with Irish.
I know. I'm like, was that Irish?
I don't know what it is.
But I get
you
it.
root for if it's a woman, you're gonna root for a woman.
But
whatever it is.
Give them their props if they are good.
McGregor is a good fighter.
Caitlyn is a good ball player.
Eminem is a good rapper.
What is wrong with people? Beyonce can sing.
Yes.
Country. Any genre you put her way, she'll sing a phone book.
Yeah.
So what is wrong with people when it comes to that?
I don't know.
We see color so much where we don't even...
And that's what that guy that went on The View, the one you was talking about with the colorblind.
Yes.
That's why I think that he's pushing that. Because people they go to the extreme on the other side.
Yes. I'm happy when
don't root against somebody because of their color.
I posted on my Facebook page, another lady had posted, and this South Korean group, four South Korean guys singing, Jesus, you're the center of my joy. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
Let me tell you something.
Look, they did riffs and runs and their harmony was like, I was like, hey.
Let me tell you something. And it could be it's probably prejudice what I'm saying.
What?
I'm pretty sure it is.
You're telling people not to be.
A lot of stuff we say is stupid or prejudice.
Okay.
Asian people, they know how to imitate.
Why you say it like that? Like that's not true talent?
No, it's talent, but I'm saying that they good at them. They'll imitate.
Like that, what's that group, that one group? There's like 10 of them in there.
All of them.
They could dance.
And people always talk about them doing martial arts and stuff. That's really imitation. Because you're imitating the move. That's how they learn. They move with each other and stuff.
That's not right. Because my co-worker, she didn't like that stereotype.
It's a stereotype.
She's a graphic designer, and she said people automatically think she was smart in math and science.
Did you see? Now this is so funny. What? They showed people another thing black people laughing at. What? They showed the Olympic team that beat China in math after 40 years or something like that.
Who was this?
American Olympic math team that finally beat China after 40-some years.
Oh my God.
They was all Chinese. American.
You know what? That's just wrong.
So it was all 8 of the guys up there was Chinese.
It was
Chinese Americans. 4 Chinese Americans
beating
beating 4 Chinese guys.
See how?
And then black people said, because math is not something that black people say is ours, they was like, we'll take the win any way we can.
You know what? It's so wrong because on the one end, you mad at a Caitlyn for being good in basketball.
Because we say basketball is ours.
And now you okay with the American Chinese group winning the Olympics, representing America,
in math,
playing against a Chinese team.
Which goes back, and I know we're all over the place here, but other stuff that I said with people trying to take affirmative action out of schools and stuff.
Oh, wow.
I don't care if you take it out, but you're taking nepotism out too. And all you're gonna have, I said it, at Harvard is Asians and all of them.
West Asian, South Asian. He's all Asian. Indian, people from India.
Because white people won't be there either. Your kids are just as dumb. They sit and play video games all day.
We'll be sprinkled in. It'll be a few whites, a few blacks, a few,
It won't be that many.
That's something, because most of our...
So if you're going to take affirmative action out, take nepotism out. Yeah. You don't want to do that, don't you? You don't want to take nepotism out. You know why? Because you know your white face won't be at Harvard.
because your dad bought the wing.
But you know, if you take
West Wing
affirmative
of-
action out, brown people ain't gonna be there.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
But I was hurt when you said any negativity, they won. I could see if they lost. Oh man, Caitlyn and her team beat us. She'll deserve to win.
No, they was
Blah,
negative.
blah, blah, blah.
No, they negative saying that's what she get. They keep calling her the Great White Hope, and she lost.
Didn't I tell you though? When I asked, people are talking about her career moves now. WNBA, when she gets a salary every year.
Yeah.
Or Ice-T's team.
Mm-hmm.
Ice Cube. I'm sorry, not Ice Cube. They Ice something. Ice Tray.
You watch Law and Order all the time. That's why you got him on your head.
Yeah, you're right. Ice-T. Ice Cube. They're asking her to be a part of that league. And black people already on the news are dogging her out.
See?
She ain't that good.
We gotta say some black people, I guess.
Some, not all. So for Ice Cube to come at her and say, we offering you, I think it was $5 million.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So she can weigh her options, because I told my sister, if she does the WNBA, she'll be the first draft pick.
She'll do the WNBA.
And she'll probably get, what do you call it when they get
endorsements
that can get her up to the millions.
Yeah.
But people are dogging her out for even being asked.
Yeah.
So that coach is right. She has carried a lot.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm glad she said that.
Yes.
A black coach.
Yes.
So I like that.
Thank
so
you.
leave
Coach.
Caitlyn alone.
Yes.
Leave
Taylor Swift alone.
Yeah.
Leave Beyonce alone.
All of them.
All of them. They doing their thing.
Angel.
What's the girl?
Reese.
The black girl.
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese.
Leave her alone.
Bothering her. Somebody was saying, well, if you woofing all on the court, you shouldn't be all sensitive when it comes back to you.
Yeah.
I get it.
You can do that's talking on
that's
the
trash talking.
That's just
Y'all on the floor. Yeah. We'll see when you gonna get
She's
back.
not going up to the restaurant, the girl eating a hamburger and doing that.
Thank you. Gosh.
Now, if you want to talk about somebody, our next person.
Oh, Lord.